What a pleasure to be into the 18th edition. I've lost count how many we have partnered. But all I can say is that I think we have enjoyed a very silent chemistry with dialogues. And the manifestation of that is Atrangi. So what more can be said about this association which has stood tall about building communities? As always, a big thanks and a loud shout to Sanjay, Neena and Ridhima, being so flawless each time, every time. I'm talking about harmony in design, finding the balance. And if I can have your attention, I'd like to start with something that I usually do. मसला ये नहीं है कि मैं सुकून में हूँ कि नहीं. मसला ये नहीं है कि मैं सुकून में हूँ कि नहीं. मसला ये है कि सुकून मुझ में है कि नहीं. So since we are talking about harmony in design, harmony in life, I'll talk more on you understand design much better. In fact, we all get to learn from you. But I think what's of a larger consequence to us is that we talk about the metaphorical aspect of harmony and how the metaphorical aspect of harmony embraces design and the influence. I'm sure you will agree that harmony in design finds deeper resonance from harmony in the sense of being, the harmony of coexistence. Unfortunately, the world is not witnessing so much currently. The harmony of acknowledgement, harmony embracing deep respect, tolerance, diversity of thought, idea, culture, this socio-psychographic construct, belief system, heritage, and pedigree. It would not be wrong to say that in pursuit of harmony, do we find balance? Or does balance find us? If you deep dive, whenever harmony exists, the fear of losing identity or blending into an altogether new re-christianed identity blissfully reigns supreme. Harmony in life and design. Harmony in design is the principle of creating visual unity, balance and cohesion by relating elements like shape, size, color, and texture to prevent chaos. It merges variety with unity. Ensuing parts work together for a pleasing, consistent, and the aesthetic whole. As top designers, aap isse zyada waqif hain. Synergy of art and architecture. When different perspectives meet, something new begins to take shape. Ideas, disciplines, and visions move beyond their individual boundaries, finding balance in a shared language of design. In this convergence, creativity deepens, innovation emerges, and a stronger and more meaningful expression is formed. For us, we talk of the synergy of design dialogue. It's a proud moment for us to say that when we are into 55 plus countries and growing, who can be more acknowledging of synergy and the manifestations that you see in more than 55 plus countries today? From Milan to India and from India to Milan, it's a meeting of global design minds. The architectural clarity of Matethun and Antonio Rodriguez, and the holistic design approach of Michael Foley. It converges to create a unified design narrative. But mark my words, what impressed me more is the synergy of architectural clarity and the holistic design approach. I think this confluence is of utmost consequence and significance. Matteo and Antonio, 45 plus years of practice, one of the most celebrated names when it comes to luxury, when it comes to master planning, when it comes to product designing, and a very, very tall and differentiated practice. They have collaborated with us to present Aris and Aura, two very complementary collections. Aris reflects precision and engineered balance, while Aura expresses fluidity, identity, and quiet confidence. Michael Foley again. People say that we only partner with international designers. I said, no, I think it's more about celebrating the great Indian minds. Because believe me, we take a lot of pride in coming from India as our house of origin. And celebrating and valuing designers has been a fundamental ethos, which we have not only believed, but we live by. Michael, again, a founder of multidisciplinary design studio, is known for his very, very holistic design approach across products, technology, branding, and spatial experiences. He has designed the ceramic collection for Aris and Aura, completing the overall bathroom narrative for us. Aris, the stillness, the geometry of focus, slender precision for the disciplined mind. I know Vivek Gupta will ask me, what about the indisciplined mind? We'll talk in the breakout session. Aura, the movement, the architecture of mood, not the swings. Two expressions of design, one unified philosophy. I'll be fast because I want to save 4 minutes for Ridhima today. Going back by a very celebrated poem from Khalil Gibran, he says the river cannot go back. It is said that before entering the sea, a river trembles with fear. She looks back at the path she has traveled from the peaks of the mountains, the long winding road crossing forests and villages. And in front of her, she sees an ocean so vast that to enter, there seems nothing more than to disappear forever. But there is no other way. The river cannot go back. Nobody can go back. To go back is impossible in existence. The river needs to take the risk of entering the ocean, because only then will fear disappear. Because that's where the river will know it's not about disappearing into the ocean, but of becoming the ocean. Harmony in life and design is so inseparable, never ever divorced. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Hind.